An abandoned Popeyes in Midlothian, Illinois. This one has been on my list to film for over a year. I believe it closed roughly 2 years ago, if not a little bit longer than that. First came to this Popeyes sometime in 2018, and I was going here up until about midway towards the end of 2019. As I mentioned, I was going here because I worked practically down the street from here. So there were a few times where myself or my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time, would run down to this Popeyes and get food. Now, this place was not known to be quick. Unfortunately, they were slow. I think they were short staffed most of the time, and we even had two of their workers come to our store and ask for applications at one point. But I always thought there was something wrong with this location. It never seemed fitting to me. When it came to the food, we've never had an issue here. And I was actually very surprised to see that they closed for quote unquote remodeling. I just think that the way the service was slow, that ended up hurting this location. I tried to dig up and find out who owned it, and if I'm correct, this franchise owns about 12 other locations. But I will admit that when it comes to KFC versus Popeyes, which KFC is across the street, I always felt the food was way better at this Popeyes. But who knows, maybe eventually this one will be remodeled and reopened. It's hard to tell at this point the way everything looks inside. Everything is still intact. I would probably say that there is a good chance that this might stay as a Popeyes. The two closest Popeyes locations to here that I know of is one in Crestwood, Illinois, and there's another one in Tinley Park, Illinois. My greatest memory of all was when Popeyes was having that crazy chicken sandwich phase the first time around, and this place was packed. And to get in and out of here is a little more complex, but it was funny to see all the people driving all the way to Popeyes and getting the delicious sandwich at that time. I don't know if they still have it or they changed the recipe because I haven't had a chicken sandwich from Popeyes since.